to run, to rejoice, to embrace every moment that comes your way. It's your life, and it's our passion to care for it. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Last weekend's drowning at Colville Lake is raising awareness about water safety, what you need to know to keep your family safe in the water this summer. And volunteers roll up their sleeves for a day of cleanup in Sioux Falls, how this neighborhood project along the railroad tracks can prevent future flooding. Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go. All you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday morning. We also have an exciting list of boredom busters coming up for you, but first, mobile disaster recovery centers will be coming to 5 South Dakota counties starting this week. The state of South Dakota and FEMA are dispatching the mobile centers to offer in-person support and for both people and businesses affected by winter storms and spring flooding. The first of the centers opens in Bennett County on Wednesday. They'll also be coming to Jackson, Millette, Bonhomme, and Charles Mix counties. You can find a link to dates and times when the mobile centers will be open in this story at KELOLAND.com. Well, many neighborhoods in KELOLAND are taking it upon themselves to clean up from the wet spring. Volunteers walked the train tracks of the Ellis and Eastern Railroad corridor in Sioux Falls Saturday, picking up trash and debris in the ditches. It's a project that the All Saints Neighborhood Association has been doing for the last 6 years. Volunteers say their work keeps the debris from ending up in the Big Sioux River and prevents future flooding in their neighborhood. An inmate at the South Dakota State Penitentiary serving time for possession of child pornography has died. The Department of Corrections says inmate Brian Thompson died Saturday in the infirmary of the Jameson Annex following a long illness. Thompson was 45. Well, many people are planning a getaway to the lakes now that we're officially into the summer season. But water safety becomes a priority, especially in the aftermath of last weekend's drowning at Colville Lake. South Dakota Game Fish and Parks says these types of water rescue operations take an emotional toll on both the victim's family and on first responders. Find out what you can do to keep your family safe in the water this summer on tonight's Inside KELOLAND. Be sure to join me immediately following KELOLAND Weekend News at 10. Well, let's see if more rain is in the forecast for parts of KELOLAND. Here's meteorologist Grant Smith in the Storm Center. Good morning, Grant.
Yes, we do have some more rain in the forecast for the KELOLAND area. We're still on the front side of this upper level trough that's moving through. So because of that, we got to hold on to rain chances here in the forecast. But that trough, which is indicated by those black lines there, that's going to swing through today. So once it finally does swing through, we'll be beginning to go into a more drier pattern heading into your work week. So your forecast here, what can you expect from today? Rain and clouds moving in from the south. That will last through the evening, but should clear out overnight. Temperatures today topping out in the 70s, and then this forecast for the week is looking hot and dry. We're looking at temperatures topping out in the upper 80s to 90s. We'll take a look at that forecast here in just a couple minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Grant. The Sioux Falls Storm begins another quest for an IFL championship today. The Storm plays the Tucson Sugar Skulls in an opening round playoff game at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. Kickoff is at 3:05. Tickets are available at the KELOLAND box office. The Brookings Kite Flying Festival features colorful and enormous show kites in the air starting at noon at the Fishbeck Soccer Complex. There will also be food vendors and kids activities. Admission is free. The Prairie Village Variety Show features homegrown talent performing at the Lawrence Welk Opera House at historic Prairie Village, west of Madison, South Dakota. The variety show starts at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $6, $2 for children, and free for ages 5 and under. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy live music as part of Sunday in the Vineyard at Wild Prairie Winery in Brandon. The hours are from 2 to 5. Admission is free. Sangria Sunday at Strawbale Winery in Renner features South Dakota wines and live music from 1 to 4. Admission is $5 a person or $10 a carload. The Sioux Falls Municipal Band is celebrating its 100th anniversary this summer. The band will perform a free concert at Terrace Park at 8 o'clock tonight. Grant?
All right, here's a look at your forecast for today. Futurescan Forecast starting this off at 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, through the morning hours, we're looking at clouds and just scattered or spotty rain. But once we get to the afternoon, that's when the southeast will see some rain showers move in. Also, during the heat of the day, western South Dakota may see some spotty showers developing on radar. But here's a look at Futurescan Forecast for the afternoon. Notice how it moves in and then this sticks around through the evening, and then also late in the evening it stretches into northeastern KELOLAND. Now, the amounts of rain certainly not looking like a lot, with most areas getting less than a quarter inch, and even that might be a little bit of an overestimate. And as we head into Monday afternoon, western South Dakota could see some spotty showers developing during the heat of the day, and then once the sun goes down, all of that should fade out. And then there's to be a 7-day forecast here where we got this ridge of high pressure. It's going to build over the central U.S. That's going to be bringing us some very warm air, usually under an upper level high. The pattern is dry and warm. So when we're talking about warm temperatures, we're about 10 degrees or so above the climate average. So our average highs right now are in the upper 70s to lower 80s. So tack on 10 degrees, upper 80s to lower 90s at least. So let's get to your forecast details for today. 70s with clouds and rain in the southeast. And then just clouds increasing in central and northern KELOLAND, and then some spotty showers in the west. And then tonight, temperatures cooling down to the 50s with leftover showers clearing out. And then tomorrow, highs warming up to the 70s and 80s. Still those spotty showers out in the west. And then your 7-day forecast, Sioux Falls warming up to the middle to upper 80s by Wednesday. And the next chance for showers or thunderstorms is going to be late Wednesday into Thursday, and then some spotty leftover energy into Friday. For the northeast, next chance for thunderstorms is going to be late Wednesday into Thursday, as they see temperatures warming up to the upper 80s to near 90 degrees by Wednesday through Saturday. And notice those overnight lows in the upper 60s. That means it's going to be feeling kind of humid later on this week. Central South Dakota, they just have a chance for thunderstorms late Wednesday, but otherwise the daytime is looking dry as temperatures top out in the lower to middle 90s. Western South Dakota, best chance for showers is going to be today and tomorrow. And then this week, when we warm up to the upper 80s to 90s, may see those spotty showers or thunderstorms develop during the heat of the day. But once the sun goes down, everything looks to quiet out.
Well, thank you for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. You can get up-to-minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Have a great day.